which ones are okay and which ones we'll hate. You can visit the Nerd King, he'll help you out. He'll show you what the trailer is all about. We'll take a look and we'll see what we find, and then based on the trailer we'll make up our mind. La da dee da da dee da da dee da da dum. Hello and welcome to a very special video segment of Based on the Trailer. I'm your host, the Nerd King, live and in the flesh. Although, not exactly live, since you're watching this after I've recorded it, and not exactly in the flesh because we're separated by cyberspace. Anyway, Iron Man 3, everybody! This is what I've been wanting to do for a while now because I love superheroes. I tend to be more of a DC guy, but when it comes to movies, it's hard to beat a good Marvel movie, and there are a lot of them lately. Iron Man is the one that started the trend of good Marvel movies, so it's only fitting that today we take a look at the latest installment in the Iron Man series, and I've come prepared. I have Silver Centurion Iron Man versus the Mandarin. Who will win? Well, let's take a look at the trailer and find out. Yeah, it's Iron Man. It's always going to be Iron Man. Superheroes always win. But it's fun to watch anyway.
So, who's involved in this movie? Well, we've got the returning cast members of Robert Downey Jr. portraying Iron Man / Tony Stark, Gwyneth Paltrow portraying Pepper Potts, and Don Cheadle in his role as Colonel Rhodes. We also have newcomers playing the villains. Oscar-winning Ben Kingsley, known for his roles in Schindler's List, Hugo, and Gandhi. And Guy Pearce, known for his roles in L.A. Confidential, The Hurt Locker, and Prometheus. The film was written and directed by Shane Black, a man who has more experience writing than directing. So far, the only thing he's directed other than this movie is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I haven't seen, so I have no idea what to expect from this movie. But I feel like I can give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it is Iron Man 3. It's hard to mess it up. We open to Tony Stark monologuing about his life.
I'm Tony Stark. I build neat stuff. I got a great girl. And occasionally, save the world. So why can't I sleep?
Restless leg syndrome?
We're then introduced to the main bad guy, the Mandarin.
You don't know who I am. You'll never see me coming.
Ben? What accent are you going for here? Because I know your character is Chinese, but honestly, it just sounds like a little bit of everything. No offense to your acting, it's great. Just figure out what your accent is.
Also, notice those rings on his fingers, which, according to the comics, are alien technology but may not be in the movie. There are 10 of them. The terrorist organization from the first movie was called the 10 Rings. Coincidence? I don't think so. So the Mandarin blows a hole in the side of a jetliner and everyone goes free-falling.
It's more fun if you put your hands in the air!
But Tony decides that his days of saving the world are over, despite saying earlier in the trailer how he occasionally saves the world. Guess he's not doing that this time.
Things are different now. I have to protect the one thing that I can't live without. That's you.
Well, couldn't you protect her by, I don't know, taking out the villain who's trying to kill you both? I mean, makes sense. There's no danger if there's no villain. I don't see what the problem is with going after this guy.
Today is the first day of what's left of your life.
Well, yeah, that could be said about every day. Think about it, people. Make it count.
So the Mandarin blows up Tony's house, Tony and Pepper go flying through the air in slow motion, and Tony puts on his Iron Man suit using the power of the Force. I got dressed the same way this morning.
Well, time to get dressed.
I'm gonna offer the choice. Do you want an empty life or a meaningful death?
Look, bud, I said your money or your life. I'm thinking it over.
Whoa, what was that? Go back.
Some shirtless guy just flipped Iron Man in his iron suit? Who is this guy? Like the Hulk without the green and the big and the herd? I am afraid.
Also, I noticed how Pepper Potts is locked up by the bad guys. Nice job protecting her, Tony.
You're not a man. You're nothing more than a maniac.
I've never known of a maniac who wasn't a member of mankind. You know, outside of a work of fiction. The latter does not necessarily preclude the former.
I'm not afraid of you. No politics here. Just good old-fashioned revenge.
Hey kids! Wanna be a hero? All you have to do is value revenge over justice.
Sometimes they're the same.
No, they're never the same, Bruce. Justice is about harmony. Revenge is about you making yourself feel better.
I love that movie. Then again, we have seen Tony Stark pee the Iron Man suit, so this is not the least heroic thing we've seen out of him.
And the action montage comes to an end with the Mandarin being a beautiful butterfly and Tony Stark jumping into his Iron Man suit.
Here's my boys.
Wait a minute. What? What? What are those things? Are they just people in Iron Man suits that Tony Stark had laying around? Are they robots? Drones? Are they avatars that people control from a remote distance? You know what? I don't care, because that scene is awesome. So do I recommend this movie? Do you really have to ask? I love this movie already. It looks like it's going in new places, slightly darker places, but still staying true to the original series. And it's moving Tony Stark forward, not backwards. And that's important. That said, there are probably still going to be a lot of the same problems with violence and the kind of thing that you just don't want your little children watching. So, for adults and teens, sure, go see it. I recommend it highly. But don't drag your children along this one. This is probably not one for 4 and 5-year-olds and that kind of thing. Use your own discretion, of course. So, will I see it? If at all possible, yes. In theaters. I so want to see this movie. Admittedly, it's not as high on my list as, say, Thor: The Dark World, but, you know, it's still a Marvel movie, and those are awesome. So what do you think? Did this review spark your interest in the movie, or turn you off of it? Was I fair to the movie, or did I miss a golden opportunity to make fun of it? Let me know in the comments below, and if you go see the movie, by all means, let me know how it is. Spoiler free. Oh, and let me know if you enjoyed this video review, and there may be more coming. I'm the Nerd King. Thank you for watching.
I am Iron Man, no relation to the Tin Man. I fly, yes I can, blow things up like a gasoline can. I'm protein. sex my bod, and I have the paint job of a sweet hot rod. When stuff hits the fan, you can count on me, I'm Iron Man.
I'm going to put you to sleep with my indecipherable accent. Yeah, well... Force push. Ah! I'm Iron Man.